Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. That right there is fucking Retched, man. Fucking classic fucking dude. He's got a brand new fucking track, and you know what? We're gonna call him right now and fucking talk to him about that shit and see what the fuck is going on in his fucking world, man.
Hello.
Hello, David.
What's up, Zach? How you doing, brother?
Dude, what's going on, man? What the fuck are you doing?
I'm at work right now.
Holy shit. You're still at work?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still at work, but I got a time. I everything timed out perfect where, you know, I'm babysitting some machines right now, so I'm in a good spot right now.
God damn, man. You weren't lying when you told me you fucking worked all the fucking time.
Yeah, I do. I work swing shift. I'm a maintenance man at a mining operation out here in the desert, and so that's what I do. I keep the fucking machines running. I feed the machines so they can feed me.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, man. I hear that, dude. So tell us, man, what the fuck is going on in the world of Retched?
The world of Retched actually is how you say it.
Oh, shit.
It looks like Retched. I don't think I ever told you that, bro. I'm sorry. That's my fault, man. But yeah, it looks like Retched without the W, but it's actually Retched, like to barf. I'm the original barf band.
That's even more fucking brutal, dude. I love it, dude. Retched.
Yeah, because every time I look at the fucking world, I just want to fucking retch my guts out like everybody else.
Dude, I feel you, man. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on, man? Everything is.
I don't know. Man.
Everything is fucking crazy right now, dude. This fucking world is fucking nuts, man. Fucking.
Yeah, it is. It's. I never thought I'd be experiencing something like this in my lifetime. I don't think none of us have, and it's affecting everything, man. I mean, it's even got my work. My work is always 24/7 here. I mean, the place goes 24/7, and luckily because of the demand of our mining product, our ore and all that, we do borax. Anyway, so long story short about that is. The nice thing is that's in such high demand that it keeps me working even through all this bullshit, Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, it's busy as fuck all the time, bro, man. I just finished my new song, Horrific, as you know, and man, that producing that was a challenge because I've never fully produced anything myself. I've before our last album, or my last, the album, the first release I did, the Overlord Messiah, that was my old band. And the story on that where, it's been abandoned for 30 years and all that. And anyway, when we did that album, we had a top-notch studio that was fucking high dollar to the max with an engineer, mastering engineer, and a fucking audio engineer. So he was like, yeah, all we had to do was sit there and play. And then this time I play all the instruments, all the vocals, do all the mixing, all the mastering, all the promotion, every fucking little bit that has to do with Retched I'm doing,
Yeah.
So it's a lot, but it showed me a little bit of stuff. But yeah, I'm in the process of starting my second track on the Horrific album, and I hope to get that album finished by the beginning of next year, hopefully, or sometime in the middle. The sooner the better, but we'll find out how soon I can get it going, and then launch it.
Hell yeah, man.
Launch it, and I'm gonna make vinyls and CDs too of that, and press them and start selling them. I have other vinyls and CDs of the Overlord Messiah too. They're on They're on Amazon. You can get them there, and I need to branch out on other distributors too. But for now, I got a couple of local record stores pushing my vinyl too. That's pretty cool here in town. I'm still trying to branch out and spread out, but you know, I'm so busy all the time, man. It's like, fuck.
I hear you, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I was gonna say you should totally fucking put your vinyls on your Bandcamp fucking page, man. Fucking because there's people on there fucking buying fucking records left and right, dude. Fucking I'm one of them.
I know. I had them on there for a while, dude, and before. And I just revamped my Bandcamp page, and I'm gonna start putting them on there again. You know, but I hate shipping and stuff. It's a bitch, you know. So it's a lot nicer for me to ship them to the warehouse over here at CD Baby, and then they distribute them out to their distributors.
I got you. Just let them deal with the fucking bullshit.
Yeah. It only cost me $12 to ship a pile of like 5 or so, you know, and then they put them out there, you know. But, I don't know. They got a weird system though too, but I don't know. Shipping's not so bad when you're shipping vinyl though, because they're so delicate. That's you know. Yeah. Well, I mean, one time I shipped a vinyl to France, and I tried to be light but still protect it, and man, he got it and it was all fucked up, so I had to send him another one. So that second time around, I double armored everything and put it in a box within a box with all that foam shit and everything. It cost me like $80. Jesus
fucking Christ.
Yeah, but the dude did me a favor because he put me on the cover of the Metal magazine over in France.
Well, that's cool.
So that was like my first front cover page of a magazine that I got to do. So, you know, the least I could do was send him a full vinyl, you know.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. What magazine was that? I think I remember seeing that.
The Metal Mag.
Yes. That's what I was thinking.
Frank McQuaid, I think, is the editor for that and the owner for that.
Very cool, man.
He's always dropping his monthly editions on social media and things like that too. But yeah, that was my first big step in magazines and stuff. I was all like, front cover this time.
Hell yeah.
He said, yeah, man. He goes, I'd like a vinyl. I said, you got it, bud.
Well, I've been pushing your new single, man. Fucking hopefully we'll see that motherfucker on some front covers soon too, man.
That'll be nice, man. It'd be nice, you know.
So tell us about this new track, man. Fucking Horrific, man. Fucking what's it about? And fucking what was the recording process like doing this one?
Well, okay. So what it's about everything in the world condensed into like a few short phrases and sentences. And that's like, you know, politicians, competitions, old religions, superstitions, mental prisons, you know, and it goes on. And I'm not really one for rhyming that much, but because of the riffs and because they worked with the riffs and actually those rhymes actually told a story behind it, I used it like that, and I just kept going that way. But it's about everything around us and how fucked up it is and how fucked up it's always been, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I see the beautiful things in life too, you know, but this is just a reflection on like the powers that be and how fucked they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And so those different areas that I mentioned in there pretty much span across the whole powers that be trip about, you know, politicians, old religions, superstitions, and all that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. There you go, rhyming again, man. Fucking that should be in the That is fucking cool, man. Put that in the next song too. Hell yeah.
But you know, for what it's worth, that actually worked this time somehow. So
yeah,
I made it work, and so it's like, you know, the definition of all those words that I use in there, if you really read it word for word and digest the definitions and all that, it breaks down into a bigger story, you know. So it's kind of a crazy concept. I mean, I don't know who's really going to get that or not, but it's all right because it works. I mean, if anything, just thrash to it and fucking thrash your brains. I mean, that's all cool. But that was my intention, you know. And I figured, well, you know, that's going to be kind of like, some people are going to probably get it if they get real nerding out on all the words and like figure it out, and some people won't, but that's all right, you know. It is what it is, you know. And so I shredded as hard and as much as I could on that, you know. And I play all the instruments on that. I play the drums, I do all the vocals, I do all the backups, all the choruses, all the evil voices, because on that one part there's like this real deep voice that comes out and says it says millions of years of evolution and still they have not changed. And before that there's like an evil laugh. That's Satan laughing and then talking, and Satan's laughing at the human race, going, ha ha, you guys are fools, man. And then he turns to another demon and tells that demon millions of years of evolution and still they cannot see millions of lives fall under the knives. It's a horrific human life. And so that's like kind of like a spin-off of all the fucking wars and shit that just keep happening, and all the powers that be, again, don't learn. They just keep doing it, thinking that that's going to improve somebody's life, but it's, you know, ruining everything, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, you know, we have to stay positive in this fucked up shit, but, you know, the truth of it all is, that I see anyway, you know, and I'm just a guy and that's just my opinion, but the truth of it all that I see is everything would be great if they would just stop fucking up our lives with their bullshit. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, if they would just let us live in peace, we would fucking have total harmony and there would be no fucking chaos. But they want to fucking keep creating bullshit and stirring up the shit and fucking oppressing us, you know. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, even in our country, I cannot believe how fucking actually oppressed we are. And some people might say, oh, you're full of shit, Dave. But when I went and I bought my house recently, the last couple of years, all this bureaucratic bullshit and how all these local and state governments are broke down and like they're all just shit, they're all just in your pocket, dude. And it's like, fuck, I you know, I never saw it until I actually bought some property and I realized how much of a fucking racket everything is basically what I'm trying to say, you know. And it's like, man, we're really oppressed, even though we're like one of the, you know, the free and the proud and all that bullshit, but we're not really, you know. I mean, I'm proud to be an American, don't get me wrong in that, and I'm not trying to get all political because I am not political at all, you know. I'm anti-government. But the thing is that it just made me see how much control and manipulative everything it really is, you know. And it blew me away. I was all like, fuck, man, I cannot believe that shit. Yeah, so, you know, that's another part of what Horrific's about. You know, it's about all the bullshit. I mean, every day we're bombarded with some kind of bullshit. Somebody's in our pocket. Somebody's, you know, trying to fucking manipulate us and fuck us around, you know, and it's just sick, man. It's fucked up, you know, but it is what it is, and we're just common folks, and we really can't change nothing. We just got to deal with it and move on.
At least we got the tunes, though, man. At least we know how to fucking make music and fucking bang our heads and fucking, you know, try to get through it the best way that we can possibly, you know, the way that we know, and that's how we express ourselves, you know. Like, I am totally on board with what you're saying, dude. I understand, man.
Yeah, you know, but I'm not necessarily a negative person, so I hope nobody's reading me wrong, saying, "Oh, that guy's all fucked up in the head," you know, because I'm really not. I'm a regular family man, you know. I got a wife, kids, grandkids, you know, and the whole yard, and you know. But like, it's whoa, you know. When I started seeing certain things and how they all break down, I was all like, "Oh my God, man! I cannot believe how reality really is." It's worse than I thought. Worse than I thought I understood. But it's okay. You know, it is what it is. We'll deal with it, right?
Hell yeah, man. All right, David, so I got some questions for you rolling in from the fucking listeners, man, in the chat room.
All right.
JMCT wants to know, what's your favorite drink?
I don't really have one. You mean alcohol or regular? Because I don't drink alcohol no more, but you know, I'm basically a water guzzling fool. I don't really drink anything else.
Oh, fucking water does good, man.
Yeah.
You gotta drink it. Another question, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened on stage?
I'd say when we headlined the Troubadour, well, it wasn't nothing really that crazy happening on stage. But the crazy part was that all these kids came from like 250 miles around, and from our hometown, they followed us all the way to Hollywood and supported us. There's like 30 of them that came, and they stayed with us and stayed at the crash pad at the motel, and it was like, to me, that was just super awesome, you know. But yeah, that's probably the craziest thing yet that's happened on stage. Now, I haven't. Well, I'll tell you another story. Never mind that one. That's crazy, but I'm not gonna talk about it right now.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, you know. I'm still getting out there. I mean, I haven't even done a lot of live stuff as I'd like to. I mean, the last time I actually performed live with any metal band was 1988.
Holy
shit! You know, yeah, it's been a long fucking time, because I gave it up for like 30 years almost. Not 30 years, about 15, 18 years maybe, and then I wrote Horrific around 2012, and that's a song that brought me back into the scene, because it just gave me the itch again, because something about that song really drove me, and so I started buying gear, and I started, you know, getting ready to start trying to find a band and this and that, and you know, so I was having a hard time finding a band, and you know, I couldn't find certain dedicated people that everybody that I knew personally, let's just say, they weren't willing to commit, or they didn't like to play that style of music, or there was some other fucking reason why they wouldn't do shit. So I was like, okay. So after a while, you know, I said, you know what? I'm not going to wait for the dream team to fall out of the sky. I'm going to start doing my own shit, my own studio somehow, and I'm going to put it together. And so that's what I did. You know, I mean, I'm not against having a band at all. It's just that for some reason the cards ain't the planets aren't lining up for me on that. And yeah, I know I could I could assemble something easy enough, because now you can do a lot of shit online, and you can collaborate online and all this other shit. I'm aware of all that, but I'd rather know the people that I'm going to be riding with. I'd rather, I know a few people, but I'm not ready to gig yet. And plus there's nothing happening anyway, but once I get this album done, I'm going to start getting ready to do a live show of it. And that's going to be my sets, that whole album. And, I'm not going to do anything from the Overlord Messiah. I want to do all the new shit from Horrific and whatever else comes after that. And, see what I can do. And if I'm still stuck without a band, I'm gonna go up as a solo artist with backing tracks. I mean, it's been done before.
There you go, dude.
All right, but I'm not gonna let that kind of stuff stop me.
All right, David, I got next question. Brandy wants to know, what's your favorite horror movies?
Oh shit. Man, it's been a lot. I don't even watch TV, bro, hardly. I don't even remember, man. Shit. I don't know, man. I mean, I can't really think of any right now.
All right. Next question, Cameron Landers from Rock and Roll Villain Society wants to know, what's the first album you ever bought?
The first album I ever bought, I think it was Judas Priest, Hellbent for Leather, but what's that orange album? It's got like an orange color to it.
Screaming for Vengeance?
Screaming for Vengeance, fuck dude. Yeah. That was my first one that I bought when I was a kid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was my first metal album. I remember that.
All right, next question. Lady Red wants to know, what do you prefer, hot tubs or bubble baths?
To be honest, I like to soak in a hot tub, just a regular hot tub, no bubble bath, just a hot water tub, especially in the wintertime when my body's all beat to shit, my fucking bones are all fucked up and shit. It's like, after work you can sit there and kind of like rejuvenate, and all that stiffness from being out in the cold all day goes away, I'm sorry, I'm just a working man, I'm a blue collar fucking miner, that's what I do. I work at a fucking mine and I play metal and I'm fucking all balls out all the time in some form or fashion.
Nothing wrong with that, brother. All right, next question. Thunderous wants to know, what do you prefer, sausages or pies?
I guess pies.
Hell yeah, man. Pies always fucking wins that fucking question, man. I don't know. I like sausages sometimes too, though, but I don't know if that's like a trick question.
That's what I was wondering, bro. I was like,
yeah, I'm afraid.
Been a while since I had some pie.
Another question. Lady Red wants to know, boxers or briefs?
Oh, definitely boxers, but I kind of like wear the hybrid ones where they kind of support all my giblets and still form up like a boxer.
Got to, man. Got to. She also wants to know, are you going to come play in Canada someday?
Actually, eventually I hope to. They're playing my new song Horrific on a Canadian station lately. I think their name's 420. Some kind of like a variety kind of like show or something. They play punk and metal and shit like that.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And it's spreading. I mean, I just released this song, so I mean it's barely starting the shockwave's barely starting to, fan out, so
This song is fucking badass, dude. I love it, man. The fucking it sounds fucking awesome. It's you, but it's like on a whole new level, man. Like, you know, like your old shit is one thing, and it was badass too. But this new song, Horrific, brings you to a whole new fucking level, man. And I fucking love it, dude. Fucking kudos to you, man. And
thank you, bro.
You did a great
Thank
job.
you. I appreciate that. You know, I mean, that means like an extra lot to me, because I mean, it would still mean a lot to me if I just played the guitar, but because I played everything, mixed and produced everything, and that was my entire creation all the way from beginning to end. It's like, yeah, awesome. You know, I mean, I got the chills right now because you said that, you know, and because it you know, it was hard to do that, man. It was hard, bro.
And you did it all by yourself too, man. Like, that's a fucking feat right there.
Yeah, you know, I never left my house, dude. My studio has all the instruments I need and shit, and I just kept, you know, did from one instrument to the other. Guitar, okay, guitar's done. Drums, okay. Bass, okay. Vocals, you know, and then started mixing it. But I never left my house. I mean, it was just all in-house, and then as soon as it was done, I just sent it off to the distributor, and then it went live on iTunes and, you know, all the other digital platforms that they're out there, you know, Spotify and iTunes and Apple and YouTube Music and every other damn one that's out there pretty much. It's even on Chinese streaming platforms and Russian platforms, dude. I was researching all the distribution partners that CD Baby's with, because I go, let's just see what's this all breaking down to be, and I noticed that some of them are in Russia, some of them are in China, you know, and in the Europe and UK, and I was like, yeah, now we're talking, you know. So it's pretty cool, because I never really broke it down that far, you know, but I had to see exactly where each one was from, you know, like Napster and this and that and the other and Shazam and all that stuff, you know. It's on TikTok too. So if you guys do TikTok, rock my jams.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. You know, and I gotta say, man, I always love talking to one-man bands, because, well, obviously I feel a fucking special kinship with you motherfuckers, because that's what I did, and that's what started me in this whole radio thing too. You know, like that's what started my journey. But I mean, that's another story. But I mean, I totally understand what you're talking about, you know, and I get it, man, about not, you know, people, you can't find the right people that are serious enough, and you're just like, eventually you get tired of it, and you're like, fuck it, man. I got this music, I got this stuff that's got to get out. You got to put it out. You got to do it. Just you figure out a way to do it yourself, and now with technology and everything, it's actually possible, and it's pretty, you know, I wouldn't say it's easy, but I mean, it's doable, you know, like if you put in the work, you can do it, man.
Oh yeah. Oh man, it took me 6 months to actually finish producing that, because I kept fucking my mix up and my gain staging and all this, and first it's too loud, then it's not loud enough, and now I'm clipping, now I'm too low, and then I started, you know, looking at different tutorials and reading and just pounding books, and then the drum tracks, man, really kicked my ass, but I got them at the end. I got them.
Yeah, I remember that first demo that you sent me, man. It was like, I don't know, the bite rate was fucking off or something. It was fucked up.
It was. It was. And you know what else, too, is I didn't realize it, but there's like this control on there called quantize or some shit, and it does some freaked out shit to the wave. Like, you know how like you can click on a wave of like a instrument track that you just recorded, and you can actually move it in time this way or that way. So somehow that drum track also got time shifted, so it was off, and I didn't really realize it till after I put it up for a minute, and then I thought, oh shit. And then I had to keep saying, that's just the rough track, It's just a rough track. Pay attention to the riffs only. This ain't the real one. And then finally, I got it all squared away, you know, and it just all came together. But man, I tell you what, I mean, I had all day drum sessions where, man, I was just fucking drenched with sweat galore, man, and I'd come out of the studio every couple hours, and my wife would just look at me and say, "Damn, dude, get away from me, you're all slimy." But hey, it takes what it takes, man, you know.
Yeah. All right, well, David, I'm about out of questions for you. Is there anything else you want to let your fans know?
Just bang your heads, man. Bang your heads even after you're dead, and look for my stuff, man. Go to Retched, RETCHED -metal.com. That's my domain. You can find where all the physical copies of the first release was, and this new release, it's only on digital right now until I got the full album made, and then it'll be on physical vinyl and CDs too. But you know, every link to where the music's at and all the blogs, and you know, like every once in a while I do magazine articles, and they send me a link and stuff, so I usually put those links into my blog section on my website, and that way, like, if fans want to go through there and look at past articles, they can actually find them and read them in there, and just click them and it'll open up the actual article on the internet, you know. But yeah, man, just I hope to get more fans. I really want, you know, I really need all the support I can, because I'm just a guy out here myself, you know. I don't have no record company behind me. I don't have no sponsors. I don't have no fucking endorsements going. So I pay for all my shit, you know. I'm in the fucking hole right now, you know. But I willingly did that because I needed all the equipment. But I went in the hole for like 23 grand so I could get all my gear that I needed so I could produce this album, you know. But that's what it takes, because no one's going to do it for me. So I'm going to do it.
Well, you got us, man. You got us, and at MDPR, man, we are gonna keep fucking pushing your fucking song, dude, and we're gonna fucking try to help you out as much as we can, dude.
Thank you, Zach. I really appreciate that.
No problem, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, before I let you go, can I get you to make us a station tag?
Sure.
All right. Whenever you're ready, say something like, "This is Retched," and you're listening to Metal Devastation fucking radio.
All right. This is Retched, and you're listening to Metal Devastation radio. So thrash your fucking brains.
Fuck yeah. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play that fucking new track for these motherfuckers so they can go absolutely fucking crazy, all right?
Killer.
All right, man. Thanks a lot for taking the time to talk to us, dude, and we'll talk to you soon, man.
All right. Thank you, bro. Appreciate your help.
Cheers, brother. We'll talk to you later.
Cheers. All right. Be good, brother.
There you have it, folks. Retched on the fucking Zach Moonshine Show with Metal Devastation motherfucking radio. Here's the fucking brand new track. Horrific. Crank it the fuck up. Loud as a fuck. Hey, as I told you earlier, man, put your speakers in your fucking windows. Put them in your front lawns. Put them wherever the fuck you can. Make people uncomfortable, man. If you're sitting on the fucking bus or in a taxi cab right now listening on a cell phone, blast that motherfucker as loud as it'll go, man. Fucking make everybody fucking pissed off. This is fucking horrific. Everything's fucking horrific, goddammit. As he said, man, the world is fucked, dude. All we got is each other and these fucking tunes, man. Crank it the fuck.